Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. We're back on some more Apollo today. And yeah, essentially all that happened, we got the investigation done for the Nine Tails of Vale case. Essentially Alderman QB? I'm trying to remember these names, these are like digging around. Alderman QB got murdered and Damien Tanmer, Jinx's dad, seems to be the main suspect, but we know it's Florent LaBelle. So, I'm assuming Phineas is lying for him, so we need to find out a way how to stop that. But apart from that, I don't actually know how the trial's going to go, because there's so much to it. It's whether we know the killer, but we have like, if we didn't know who the killer was, I'd be so lost. Like, normally I have a general idea. This would have no idea, so I'm glad we have been told. Let us get into it. And we will see. We will see. Indeed. April 18th, 9:15 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3? Oh, 3, okay. Oh, not number 4 because that one's exploded. You okay, Athena? I'm really antsy ever since we got here. I'm just excited. This is my first real case after all. Oh yeah, I forgot this is a flashback. The number 4 hasn't blown up yet. Yeah, real ball of excitement she is. I know just what she needs. Athena! Hey! Didn't you ever learn about indoor and outdoor voices? Should I show you the best way to relieve your pre-child jitters? You're scaring the daylight out of me? No, I find that shouting "I'm fine" in a loud voice really relieves stress. Part of my Cords of Steel voice workout, and it's a must before every trial. You want me to shout? Yeah? That's right. Here, I'll go first, then you try. I'm Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. Alright, I'm Athena Sykes. And I'm fine. I think that actually worked. Right, my help. Always works for me. An old friend of mine from junior high and I say it all the time. I see. A proven remedy to console. I like it. Hey, how about we finish off with a race around the courthouse. Ways to relieve stress, don't get totally exhausted. What's all the racket, you two? Oh my god, look at his tiny eye bags. He's barely got them, but he's got them eye wrinkles. Oh, my boy's aging. Still so perfect. Ah, Mr. Wright. Just a little voice workout. Hey, what's with the suit? Oh, this? I was thinking about getting my attorney's badge back and all. That's all. That's all? That's huge news. But why now? I have a feeling I'll be needed in the courtroom again sometime soon. We could talk about that another time. My minds want to know. Daddy! Yeah, hopefully you're doing alright, boy. Wow. We get high def bum Phoenix. Love that. I'm so used to seeing him in his usual laid black clothes. Love that. This suit makes him look like $1 million. Apollo said smash. By the way, have you heard about the prosecutor assigned to this case? Yeah, he's same time, but before that, he was a prosecutor. He also uses psychology? That's right. I've heard the rumors about how he was back before his conviction. Using the power of suggestion. It can make even the most stalwart to defend and confess. Psychology in the courtroom? But been hearing a lot about that lately. So he must be a pretty scary guy, considering he's a prison inmate and all. They say, he'll cut you down if you touch him. Ah, I knew it was going to be bad news. It's probably just hyperbole. At least I hope for your sake. Wait, so, is it true or not? Phoenix is like, yeah, you will die, Apollo, but it'll be funny. Let's just say you should be conscious and choose your words carefully. Would you like to keep the head of yours attached to the rest of your body, that is? Yikes. I turned on my Cords of Steel too. So, are you ready? What would be a good idea to check the court record again before stepping into the ring? Right, that's right. But I'm fine. I actually have forgotten what we were... Okay, so we got the scroll, the charm. I have no idea the flower's going to play into it. Specialist paper, diagrams of colours, theme structure, statue. Currency photo, mask, glossy. What is this statement? Material setting. After leaving the scene and calling the police, they passed each other at the bend in the hallway and made for the foyer. He was carrying a staff like implement that jingled. She couldn't call for help because there's no one else in the hall. Okay. We're watching from the gallery. Good luck. Oh, to be fair, I was gonna go to the gym today, Blair, but my car was low on petrol, and my brother, bear in mind, his has way more petrol than me. He was like, I'm not driving, you need to drive me, because I haven't got any petrol. I was like, I'm literally on 1 bar. Yeah, I didn't go to the gym in the end. He ended up doing that, because he filled up his car. Well, actually, no, I say he filled up his car. He didn't fill up his car. He had enough petrol. What a dick. Thanks. Okay, let's do it. I did go to the gym yesterday, though. You have to point this off for ridiculously low, but that's nothing new. Believe in our client and seek the truth. That's all we can do. Hang on there, mate, Emma. Here comes justice. April 18th, 9:30 AM, District Court, courtroom number 3. Should be number 3. I got baited, number 4. We're in lobby number 3, courtroom number 4, Jesus Christ. All eyes. Court is now in session for the trial of Damien Tenma. Since I haven't been in the gym in a while, I could do short sets and time. Yeah, you can either do shorter and more intensive, or you can do lighter weights and maybe a bit longer. It really depends, but... Apollo Justice, defense team leader. He's ready, Your Honor. I'd know that big booming voice anywhere. As chipper as ever, eh, Mr. Justice? But who is that chicken lady next to you? I'm Phoenix Sykes, Mr. Justice's junior partner, and fresh out of law school. Well now, full of beans too, eh? Excellent. Makes an old man feel young again. As if he's not flirting with her straight away like all the other women we normally get. He said Athena's ugly. Oh, for the prosecution. It appears the prosecution is not ready yet. Never fear, for I shall explain. It's just a minor procedural complication, Your Honor. The prosecutor for this case is being escorted from prison as we speak. What voice did I give him? I gave him a very... Ha 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 ha. In justice we trust. There we go. Something like that. Prison? Oh yes, of course. I almost forgot he is currently serving time. Ooh. Damn, oh, okay.
Yup, Prosecutor Blackwell's an inmate.
Okay. Oh, is this related? Wait, did he kill? It's gonna be related to the Athena case, isn't it? Because Athena is having all these flashbacks, and yeah, okay. So that's how they know. Oh, they obviously know.
But even a convicted murderer still got a job to do and duties to perform.
Damn, okay. Okay, Mr. Simon. Mr. Simon Blackwell. Chill. There's a new daddy in town. Okay. Wild. Damn. Okay. Who's that with his back to us over there? Let's figure out when I have time. Maybe week 12. Oh, to be fair, you're doing volleyball anyway, so that is a lot. That's already exercise. To be fair. Magic Camp 3 PM, love that. It's hot. That's him. I'm sure of it. Let's get Blackwell. Is the prosecution ready? Oh my. Enough jabbering. Get on with it already. Oh, of course, forgive me. Why are all the people related to this case so scary? Very well, Prosecutor Blackwell, your opening statement, if you please. Oh, Vogel watching. Duh. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, what's the matter? Actually, must we continue to fritter away time like this? I'm really not sure what voice to give him. Before we do that, I'm just gonna look at the Olympic medal table because I'm... Oh, okay. England 6th. Fair enough. Okay. Oh, and of course China's first. Fair play. Well, at least I'm winning in that regard. It is all right there in the indictment. An opening statement. It would be pointless. Pointless? Oh, well, when you did Looks like the cat, or in this case, the prosecutor, has the judge's tongue. We need an opening statement as an overview of the case at hand. Well then, your baldness, your baldness. If it's so very important, why don't you do the honors? Who? Me? It's a term for people who whine and fuss about how they need silly, useless things. And then decide they no longer want them once it's theirs. A savage old fool. Oh. Wait, was that the prosecution's opening statement? I already love it. Oh, dotard, such as you are, a plague among the young. I pity your poor grandchildren. Where's the great-grandchildren? All these years, I thought an opening statement was a prosecutor's job. But I suppose I could give it a try. Might be a nice change of pace. He buckled so hard. What? He actually fell for that? Oh my god, this is great. That must be the part of suggestion Mr. Wright was talking about. The opening statement, huh? Let's see here. The victim was one Rex Cubi, alderman of Ninetales Vale. And the defendant, Damien Temmer, mayor of Temmer Town, is accused of his murder. And why, pray tell, was the mayor arrested? His prints were on the murder weapon. Plus, he had a motive, the elimination of the biggest roadblock to the municipal merger. Caretaker and the secretary of the potential suspects both have alibis. And his daughter, who is also in the vicinity at the time of the incident, has no motive. So, in a nutshell, we have to say charges against the defendant are incontrovertible. Although, your baldness, your years of experience shine bright like your forehead. Ho ho ho, flattery will get you everywhere. I think Simon Says with the judge. He's playing Simon Says with the judge. Moving right along, let's hear from our first witness for today, Detective Fulbright. Witness, please state your name and occupation. I am the detective assigned to this case, Bobby Fulbright. Oh, and I'll be keeping tabs on the old Blackwell here. I also heard you would provide protection if it ever came to that. It would seem that I have been sorely underestimated. Wait, is protecting you from what? Still, I truly believe that anyone could turn their life around, even old Blackwell here. Fulbright, save your platitudes for funerals. Get on with your statement. Fulbright and your baldness. Great already. Ha ha ha. That's the spirit. Justice must be swift and true. I see it in your eyes. There is hope for your rehabilitation and return to society. I will never give up on you. I'm never going to give you up. Actually, Blackwell doesn't seem intimidated by doesn't seem to intimidate Detective Fulbright. Well, you know what they say, ignorance is bliss. Oh, so that's why Detective Fulbright was assigned to Blackwell? So oblivious? He's so oblivious. Now, let's have our first statement, Detective Fulbright. You got it! First, I'd like to say to the defense that justice will ultimately prevail. Okay, nice. About the murder. Alderman Cubi was murdered with a spear that had been on the wall. The fingerprints of the defendant, Damien Temmer, were found on the murder weapon. At the time, Alderman Cubi was asleep from a drug he unwittingly ingested. Mayor Temmer attacked his helpless victim, impaling him like a human shish kebab. With a sudden pain jolted the victim awake, and he grabbed the statue and struck back. Oh, the statue's been used to knock out Mayor Temmer. Okay, that makes sense. Alderman Cubi had been slipped some kind of sleeping-inducing drug? No, honestly, at Paloma, get her here right now, bro. You need to. That's right. The accused was scared because the alderman was a former pro wrestler, so he slipped him a drug to make sure he'd be out cold and defenseless. Here's the autopsy report to prove it. The accused's autopsy report: cause of death: stabbed with a spear. Estimated time of death around 3:20 p.m. The victim had been drug-induced slumber. Okay. And the victim managed to attack his attacker despite being impaled by a spear. Sounds almost superhuman. Is that even possible? Well, he was a former pro wrestler after all. The spill was probably nothing more than a mosquito bite.
Objection!
Not so fast. Don't try to brush it all off by saying the alderman had been a pro wrestler. You'd really expect us to believe he could fight back after being skewered by a spear? Never heard of incredible feats of which man is capable in a pinch, have you? Like a samurai of yore, wrestlers can battle through intense pain. It sharpens their senses. I used to talk about it to the former wrestler I met in the clinic. I don't know. That sounds a bit far-fetched. Does it now? Does it now? Then perhaps we should test that theory on you with the edge of my blade. Sign up for this. Oh. Oh, he's still handcuffed. So your life is spared. And now. Please let those shackles be made of titanium. I don't want to die. Haha. My investigations have been thorough, as they are foolproof. Or my name isn't Fulbright. I vow to resign immediately if I ever make a false arrest. The accused prints around the weapon, and he's the one person without an alibi. Quite a set of evidence. Wouldn't you agree? Your boldness. The defendant is sounding rather sounding guiltier by the minute. See, the thing is, he's already gotten in the judge's head by making the judge recount everything. Smart. This is a smart man right there. But let me just shut the window, by the way. It's gonna get so hot, but I'm aware it is very late in England. I had it wide open. He has such a leaning towards a guilty verdict, and the trial's just barely begun. What's more, a curious rumour about the accused is making the rounds. They say he seeks the merger for the purpose of freeing Tenmataro from his imprisonment. Truth be told, I can think of no real reason to show interest in that backwards bird. Perhaps he's a complete nutter, and really does seek a release of imaginary demon. Either way. He was raving mad, and more than capable of murdering all. This is a strange one, alright? He went down for blood drive, but instead of donating, he tried to make a withdrawal. Order! There will be no cause of gossip in my court. Your boldness. Please take a gander at those charms plastered across his cranium. I hear they meant to be keeping him safe from possession with Temtara. You simply are a blood and didn't buy it. I'm like, so don't need to go back. Aw, really? That's annoying. Oh wait, are you on your holiday now, bro? Then again. Perhaps he's already done under the demon's spell. Behold. The lunatic appeared poised to lunge at you any moment. Eesh.
Hold it!
The rumours and quirks of Maid Tema have no relevance to this case. Besides, those charms on his head. They're just a fashion statement, I think. Come to think of it, such things don't seem relevant to the case, do they? The prosecution will refrain from dragging our client's reputation through the mud. 5 days left, I reckon. Oh, what a dreadfully fearsome lass we have here. Oh, thanks for that lifeline, I feel. Careful, but he has a judge dancing in the palm of his hand. My suggestion is one of the more powerful tools in Simon Blackwell's arsenal. Why does Blackwell have no interest in talking to Athena as if he knows her then? He's trying to manipulate everyone's impression to suit his objective. That's really bad news. Really is bad news. In any case, it seems the victim did manage to defend himself despite being impaled. What sort of weapon did he use against his attacker? None other than this statue right here. It appears to be a statue. It appears to be a statue of two strange creatures locked into battle. Two, you had to be exact. On one side is the Nenter Fox, and the other Tematara. Quite interesting if you think about it. It's as though the very case was rendered in art. Okay, so yeah, that's the bludgeoning weapon. Mr. Justice, you may proceed with your cross-examination. I'm noticing, Judge is very deep. I'm giving Bobby Fulbright a very similar voice, it's just louder, but the problem is, I'm too tired for this. Oh, okay, it's fine. At least, okay. Oh wait, no, I was gonna say we don't have to read these statements, but we have to read everything in between.
Hold it!
So, there's weapons on the wall of the fox, of the Fox Chamber. The Chox Chamber. Yikes. The Fox Chamber. I pretend those are real? Don't you think keeping real weapons around that is rather dangerous? No matter what he collected, the Alderman insisted it to be the real deal. For instance, he had a real demon's club in his possession. Apparently, one of his ancestors claimed it after defeating a demon in battle. What? It's gotta be an old wives' tale. I love that this face, whatever he does, like, I remember in the old one, it, like, always, like, last second click. Yeah, I'm glad we get to see it on full display now. Yeah, that's true. Fair enough, bro. Ha 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 ha. The Alderman has pure, unadulterated justice flowing through his veins. Whatever he did it right. We've lost a real champion of justice in his death. This guy, man, I love him. Never mind claptrap and balderdash if you ask me. Stop your bleating and tell us about the weapon. Your wish is my command. Fingerprints found. Yeah.
Hold it!
Doesn't make sense if you think about it. Prints could easily be wiped off. You do have a point there. I venture to say he did not wipe off the prints because he could not. What do you mean? Looks like he wants you to figure it out. Well, don't just stand there, show him who's boss. I'm totally lost. But why don't you just tell me the answer already? I don't think you saw the plea for help. You're feeling right, kid. Running a fever, perhaps. Wish trust came with a reset button. Well, the specifics may yet come to light. Please proceed, Detective Fulbright. Yeah, that's fair.
Hold it!
Okay. Ooh. Patootie. Come to think of it, a coffee cup was found on the floor. Was the sedative, in his coffee? Bingo! We found traces of sleeping agent all over the inside of the cup. And that is why he was out cold. That is, until he leapt to his feet upon being impaled by the mayor. One more for we to wake up. Hey, rather stimulating eye-opener if you ask me. I too would have risen to the attack, for to die in battle is the samurai way. Paradise awaits fallen heroes, but that hole in his stomach would make eating a challenge. Wow, fair enough. Prosecutor Blackwell, please. These morbid jokes of yours have no place on this court. This is the jester in detective's guise. Moving right along. Anytime attacked his helpless victim. Right. What does the autopsy report say? Is it gonna be like, didn't die straight away, or died straight away? No. So, the Alderman was drugged before, because he was really strong? Okay. Oh, bear with. I'm back! Sorry, I got an email about housework that's happening tomorrow. So, the Alderman was drugged because he was really strong. Oh, no, he's but oh, did you see those rock-hard muscles of his? I'm surprised the spear even managed to pierce that armor like a musculture. I admit, I'm completely jealous of that righteous body of his. Ha ha ha. Well, he did look pretty buff, even in the suit he had on. Quite a difference when compared with a yellow belly like you. What? Yellow belly? Who even says that anymore? Yeah, and the colour's all wrong too. Okay, oh, I know. How about Squishy Red Tomato? I moved to strike both of your comments from the record. Mr. Justice's character is not the issue. Now, let's get back to what happened before, after the far more muscular alderman was impaled. Far more muscular. Yes, well, your average person would likely have died on the spot. Then Joel, grab the statue shotgun on Earth. Oh, problem is, no prints have been lifted. Okay. So yeah, there's no prints on it.
Objection!
There we go. Did the alderman really strike the mayor? The mayor was not in the middle. What? Are you questioning my sense of justice? Your so-called justice needs to find itself a pair of legs to stand on. Your claim the alderman struck back after the mayor put a spear through him. Your claim is. Yeah. The statue supposedly used to defend himself. Wait. The statue he supposedly used to defend himself creates a major hole in your theory. It would appear that the don't you give Judge a different voice then? It would appear that the defense is a counter-argument. Very well. Let's hear what the defense fixes. Odd about the defense detective's statue theory. No fingerprints. No fingerprints on a supposedly crucial piece of evidence. Now, if you look at the crime scene photo, notice that the alderman isn't wearing gloves. Yes, I believe he is quite gloveless indeed. If you touched the statue with his bare hands, he should have left some fingerprints. Senator Fulbright, you did take that into account during your investigation, didn't you? Ah, this can't be happening. Did I arrest the wrong man? Did it, Paulo? You know when Detective Fulbright off his high horse? Well, it's just 1 point in our favour. Who'd you even suppose clubbed the mayor if it wasn't for the alderman? Well, if it wasn't the alderman, I mean someone else must have clubbed the mayor. You know there was a third party in the Fox Chamber? Exactly. And this could be the big break we're looking for. But there does seem to be a hole in the prosecution's argument. Mosquito Blackwell, would you care to respond to the defense's assertions? No, he wouldn't actually. All you could do is look at me while being dismissive. Your mind is as dull as an unhoned blade. Justice Dono. Justice Dono. Justice Dono? He's been watching too many samurai flicks. It will take far more than a cut down, than that to cut down Simon Blackwell. I like his little feather in his mouth. A whelp such as you has no hope against my superior swordsmanship. This is a trial, not a sword fight, Prosecutor Blackwell. Apollo's like, I will sword fight you, but afterwards. Please. There's a perfectly good explanation for this lack of print on the statue. I'm gonna call that bloodstained cloth found at the scene of the crime. But it just so happens that blood was the mayor's. So, what are you getting at? Like, you wrapped it? Open your mind, boy. Why was there blood on that cloth? Solve that riddle, and you shall see that the hole for your, you see the hole that you thought you had is found is nothing but an illusion. Is correct. He kind of talks, not in riddles, but he talks very formally, which sucks, because it's, like, hard to, like, try and get a... I don't even know what voice I'm trying to go with. To wrap the statue, right? Yeah. Maybe the alderman wrapped the statue in the cloth. And sure, he wasn't touching the statue directly when he used it to strike back at the mayor. Ah! Precisely. Bully for you, boy. Bully for you, boy. Ah, it was nothing. Apollo, don't let him stop manipulating you too. Manipulating him. You just closed the hole of. You just closed the hole for the prosecution. I did. Ah, I did. I like how he's pressing his forehead. I love that. Right. That a statue. Wait, right. That a statue wrapped in cloth would leave no fingerprints as plain as day. That also proves that no holes in our theory of the alderman striking back. So you're telling me, as he was dying, he wrapped it up. Wild. Sure. Now do you see how dull your mind is? If he woke up and grabbed it, there's. Make sure to show up in the next time. A particularly frightened inmate once told me that. He always tenderly honed his blade before he went to work. Like the samurai of yore. Samurai? Sounds more like a homicidal maniac to me. Actually, he was working in prison kitchen at the time. Wait, so the inmate was murdering samurai prison chef? It would seem that the victim and his killer were the only ones there after all. It's kind of attached to that hole. Now what? Excuse you, Apollo? You were attached to whose hole? Apollo, I just thought of something. If they didn't find anyone's fingerprint on the statue, you see, someone other than Alderman didn't hear the mirror of it. Why didn't I think of that? Anyone could have not left fingerprints on it. Welcome back, Blair. And who, pray tell, struck the mayor with the statue? Please, illuminate us with your wisdom, young lady. There's only one answer. The real killer. Prove the existence of this real killer, then. What evidence do you have? I'll give you evidence, alright? Fina, are you sure about this? Where are your words, Apollo? I'm fine. Take a look at this. Black feathers and tracks allegedly from a yokai were found at the scene. I believe they're from the third party who struck the mayor of the statue. Was the defense actually suggesting some sort of monster killed the alderman? That's exactly what I'm suggesting.
Objection!
We objected at Fina. No, Fina, you've lost what little credibility we had left. Ah! Oh, sorry. Guess I got carried away. Mr. Justice, we've no time to deal with objections between members of the defense. Sorry, Your Honor. It's just, this kid's still, well, a kid. Hey, ouch. You meanie. I'm gonna put this in Mr. Wright. So, is this court to believe the feathers and tracks are from a yokai, as you put it? No, Your Honor. I believe they're a fabrication. The real killer wants us to believe some sort of monster murdered the alderman. Interesting. And why do you suppose the killer would do that? Why indeed? Yeah, because, like, to be fair, the only reason at this moment to mask it as a yokai, it would be to push suspicion off of, Damien Tenma, but obviously that's not the case, because he's framed him. But so that would be the only reason why that I can think of at the moment, why you would make it look like someone else did it. Mr. Justice, you seem as new as your partner is. Ouch. This I'm not reporting to Mr. Wright. Oi, Fulbright. Hoi. No. Oi, Fulbright. Explain to his baldness what the brats are missing. You know, the who and why behind the feathers and tricks. Ooh. Is that good blur? That sounds very expensive. What? You mean you can explain that all? Ha ha ha. Investigation prowess is nothing equal. I think I chose the wrong profession. Very well. Let's hear about the so-called yokai feathers and tracks. Feathers and tracks. This entire, I need to get in the energy from... This entire case is one man's attempt to crush his opposition to the municipal merger. Mayor Temmer panicked when the amazing Nankels helped him, bolden the protesters. We stoked the villagers' fear by propagating a monster. The strange feathers and tracks he planted made it look like the yokai was the killer. Those feathers and tracks stoked the villagers' fear? Right. I get that, but... Right, am I being dumb? I swear it was something like... Is the public aware of it? I don't know. I thought in my head that the public wasn't aware, but maybe not. Those feathers and tracks stoked the villagers' fear? Absolutely. He knew exactly how to prey on their superstitious minds. I mean, that actually is very valid. Those feathers only gave weight to the idea that the alderman was slain by a demon. The accursed demon Tematara, that is. Tenmohu. Tenmatara, the legendary demon locked away in the village's forbidden chamber. From a young age, the villagers are taught to fear the great black-feathered demon. And thus they were blinded to other, more plausible explanations. Hold on for a second. Before we start letting our imaginations run wild, isn't there someone else who could be considered a suspect? Fair enough. Mr. Justice, please explain yourself. On the day of the incident, there was a special event held at QI Manor. As part of this event, there was someone dressed in the likeness of Tematara. Obviously, this person is more likely suspect than any legendary demon.
Objection!
God, you're playing right into the killer's mind games. What? Listen here. The feathers and tracks were merely red herrings. The villagers believe the murder to be the work of the real Tamatower. However, police believe that the person in the Tamatower suit is the killer. Ah! The defendant sought to sow this confusion in order to deflect blame from himself. However, he was knocked unconscious by the alderman. Thus, our mentally deficient mayor was caught red-handed at the scene of the crime.
Objection!
You honestly believe Mayor Tamar would do something so stupid?
Objection!
The evidence speaks for itself. Fulbright. Right. It was the late mayor's last-ditch effort to stop the opposition before things got crazy. The amazing Ninetales was fueling both the yokai craze and the anti-merger movement. Plus, he was one of the better-known mass wrestlers, and a hometown favorite. That's why the mayor panicked and set out for a path of injustice. But do the people of Ninetales really believe a yokai is behind the crime? Yokai sightings are an everyday event there. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I must say, a crime that preys upon innocent, impressionable minds. So, a particularly silver-tongued inmate once had the following words for me. The innocent of heart are the easiest prey. You don't say. Was this inmate a con artist? No. He was framed for the murder of his beloved. I actually felt sorry for the poor chap. Wait, so he wasn't the predator, but rather the prey? Yes, well. Now then, the defendants may proceed with their cross-examination. Hey, Blair, I'm gonna be that person. We're going for a sandwich break. My stomach keeps rumbling. I will try and be quick. Only got 5-10 minutes. I'm so sorry. I'll see you in a bit. We'll do this. You know what? No, I'll put music on. Well, I'll put the music on for the trial. There we go. See you in a bit. I'm a terrible streamer. Goodbye. I'm back. I am back. I'm so sorry. I am back. Oh, man. There we go. Let's just start missing. Today to Fulbright. Is the anti-major movement really that strong? Oh, absolutely. They parade around in yokai costume shouting down with Mayor Temple. And just the other day they stormed Temple City Hall, claiming it to be a den of vipers. Oh, excuse me. But when the accused showed his face, the angry mob scattered like leaves upon an autumn wind. For you see, lowly yokai are no match for Temataro, the Dark Lord of their kind. Wait, are the villagers scared of Temataro? Miyatema or Temataro? I'm confused. I think he means Miyatema. It's easy to get the wrong impression about the guy. Straight to Fulbright. Why do you suppose the defendant would commit such an act?
Hold it!
I'm so sorry, Blum. Where is Bloomer? At her. Get her in. The reason Ninetales. No one knows his true identity, right? That's right. He was the lone wolf. He was a lone wolf, or in other words, he didn't belong to the Wrestling Federation. He appeared to be like a shooting star, defeating one Tenement Town wrestler after another. And before anyone knew it, he was champion. Like the samurai of yore, started thick with enemies, he cut them down one by one. It was a complete and utter loss of face to Timbertown Pro Wrestling. He was amazing. If ever there was a real deal superhero, it would be him. I dream of becoming a true champion of justice like him someday. Let's take the Fulbright would be a great pro wrestler. Really? I don't know about that one, Chief. I bet you should team up with Prosecutor Blackwell. A police detective and a prisoner in chains. You know, I think people would actually pay to see that. I know I would. So you do understand the greatness of this amazing Ninetales.
Hold it!
The murder and yokai evidence really stoke the villagers' fear. I'm just absolutely, it had an immediate effect on them. The presumed return of the dreaded Temataro had them shaking in their boots. Oh my, is it really that bad? That superstitious lot. It's as if Jack the Rapper had been set loose in the village. The mere thought of that demon lurking about is enough to spark a mass exodus. I see. That's a very persuasive argument. The mere thought of his honor buying into Simon the Psycho Slasher's words. Makes me want to spot my own exodus. I have the quorum right about now. So you see, there could be only one reason why anyone would put those feathers and tracks there. And tracks. Wow. Where are we going with this? I'm just confused. Right, let me inspect the last one. It doesn't add up. If you want to see it's true, why on top of it with murder? Why top it off with murder? What do you mean? You claim our client planted yokai evidence to stoke the villagers' fear. If so, then why stop there? Why murder Alderman QB? Excellent point. Oh, excellent point. It is, isn't it? So, Your Honor agrees that there was no reason for the murder, correct?
Objection!
Perhaps the killer was on a spur of the moment. Saying it wasn't premeditated? Saying the killing was on the spur of the moment. I need to learn how to read. From the outset, I had no intention of paying heed to any of your babbles. However, the fact is, the maid did make a startling discovery. Startling discovery? Why do I like the sound of that? What makes you his secret identity? Apollo, I think Prosecutor Blackwell has figured out the Alderman's secret identity. Even if he has, why would it be a motive for the maid to commit murder? This is not good. This patch of fur was discovered at the crime scene. It's from the mask worn by the Amazing Ninetales. Therefore, we conclude that this mask was at the scene of the crime. Oh my. But why would it be there? The victim was a former pro wrestler and a member of the anti-merger movement. Need I say more? Well, could it really be? Your boldness has had an epiphany, I see. Our victim, thanks to you, was the Amazing Ninetales. And the maid's discovery of this fact was his motive for murder. No! Okay, now I don't believe it. Order! Order! What a shocking development. A motive clearer than crystal clear. What do we do now, Apollo? I don't think they tied the Alderman's secret identity to the maid's motive of murder. At least, at last we've reached my real point. Why did the Alderman have to forge a secret identity? Does it not pique your interest, your boldness? I admit it does. It is odd to see, he had created this other persona. What did I say like that? Just to secretly participate in the anti-merger movement. Very astute of you, your boldness. Right, now take a look at this. What do you want is broken? Right. Oh! Bear with. Right, where's Paloma? Come on, Paloma. Let's at her. Paloma. Again. I know you just put at her, but still. If you value your dearest life, you will merge Ninetales, Vale, and Tempertown. This blackmail letter was founded in Alderman Cuby's Point. What? At present, the Alderman's wife is in the hospital. And this letter is clear evidence that the maid was blackmailing him by threatening her life. Wait, why didn't the blackmail get sent to Mayor Temmer go missing? After the Alderman's murder? You think maybe the killer took the letter from the mayor after the murder and planted it into the Alderman's pocket? It's possible, but we don't have any proof of that. That's what happened. Okay. Talk about being up a creek without a paddle. I'm really confused where we're going here. Wait, also... I don't know. I'm so lost right now. Mayor Tenno would have a clean getaway if he had just left after planting the yokai things, but he was knocked out by a cold, sudden decision and to kill the Amazing Ninetales. So it was the Amazing Ninetales counterattack that brought the entire camp to light. Wait a sec. Fulbright's claiming that May killed the Alderman after planting the yokai evidence. May was knocked out cold immediately after that? Detective Fulbright, please add your previous statement to your testimony. There's gonna be the mask wasn't there. Let me try that.
Objection!
No, it's not. Don't do that. Thanks for the penalty. It's fine. I'll take it. I guess. Okay, no. We're gonna need to prove that the mayor didn't kill you. Okay. So we said that the Strange Feathers planned to make a little bit yokai was the killer. Mayor Tenma, okay, right. Strange Feathers. Mayor Tenma killed the sleeping alderman after planting the feathers and tracks.
Objection!
There we go. About the crime scene, right? Judge Fulbright, your sense of justice is anything but fair. What's this? You dare question my justice again? Yes, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Take a look at this photo. This is a crime scene photo. And just what does this prove? It proves when the feathers and tracks were planted. Which told you they were planted before the murder. Yeah, it had to be planted after. Even planted the yokai evidence, then was knocked out while killing his victim. Well, that would be impossible. If you look right here, it's clear the feathers and tracks were left at the scene.
Take that!
Why don't you just put together yokai's feathers and tracks, Mr. Justice? Yes. The other feathers are on top of the blood. The tracks are made in blood. And the tracks were made in blood. In other words, the yokai evidence could only result after the murder. Oh. I was just gonna say because it's stupid that it would be that, and also we saw the feathers falling. But sure, that makes sense. Actually, that is a more passable story. I say story. That's more passable. That actually has evidence backing it up. Then the mayor must have planted the evidence after killing the alderman. You said it yourself. They had been knocked unconscious thereafter. There would be no time for him to plant any evidence after. Any evidence at all, therefore. There must be someone else besides the mayor and the alderman at the crime scene. Oh! There must be some mistake! Ow, my butt. Order! Order! Oh, where's your evidence? You can't possibly have any, can you? Ha 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 ha. Evidence? Oh, I have evidence. In fact, I have an eyewitness's testimony for you. You do? But how? Oh, where's my vaunted sense of justice really just half-baked? He's doing the who me pose. Making this really hard. Mr. Justice, what is this testimony regarding a third party that you claim to have? I have it right here, Your Honor. It's a sworn testimony of Mr. Tenma's daughter. Witness Jinxie Tenma saw a yokai in the hallway after stumbling upon the scene. It was a demon Tenma Tara. This is the source of this feathers and tracks. Everyone's like, Apollo, what the fuck? Will somebody please say something? The defense will explain to the court exactly what you mean. You dare mock this court of justice itself? You're fit to bear the name, boy. Bear your name, boy. useless. It appears our defense attorney is here is delirious from exhaustion.
Hold it!
Apollo, think of something quick before you're held in contempt of court. What do you think I'm trying to do? Will you decide whether whether I should step down? Please hear me out.
Very well, Mr. Justice. I'm all ears. But you better explain yourself well.
Paloma! Hello. Welcome, welcome. My god, you need to see this prosecutor, Paloma.
What was this yokai you were talking about?
It's all in this statement here. Jinxie Tamara said she saw Tamatara. After she discovered the crime scene and called the police. Literally, Paloma. She came around the corner in the hall. It was around here. She saw Tamatara fleeing towards the foyer. The defense says that whoever was impersonating this monster is the one who left those feathers and tracks behind, intentionally or otherwise.
What? How incredibly unjust! Why haven't I heard about this before?
The defense was to prove there's something else, so the mayor wasn't the killer. This is all a setup. The prosecutor is a convicted felon, after all. Follow it. The momentum has shifted in our favor. But let's keep it.
Objection!
Ooh. Little do you realize. I thought you were in the midst of a fray. Your sword is broken. That though you're in the midst of your fray, your sword is broken. My sword? You knew I had one to break. You mean your penis, Apollo? You're implying there's a problem with my claim? Instead of this, that yokai impersonator had indeed fled towards the foyer. That fool not would have seen him. Oh, we're gonna have to bring them on now, aren't we? Fool and fault? Oh, you mean Filch on the bell? How do you mention it? Phineas, Filch, and Florence LaBelle were in the foyer at the time, but they haven't stated that they saw a yokai, have they? Oh, what? Oh dear, Paloma. Hopefully everything's alright. Did you even consider that yokai was but a figment of a scared little girl's imagination? Chains and whips excite me, remember. Why didn't those two see Tamatara impersonator pass by? Why don't we ask them ourselves? I'm just about to say that myself. No, really, I was. Love how I should have justified, like, no, seriously, I was. Trust me. The defense would like to call Mr. Phineas Filch, caretaker of Kilroy Manor. The stand. I just know you must have seen something.
I suppose we've got to know the fact that the little girl believes she's a monster.
I trust you have no objections to Mr. Justice's request, Prosecutor Blackwell.
I understand that Mr. Filch is enjoying a nap outside in the lobby.
I knew that Tanuki was a rare find. But when we captured him, I didn't think he'd end up being a witness. Do with him what you will. Didn't you just say captured? No, wait. I don't want to know.
Very well then. Bailiff, please go and wake Mr. Filch and escort him to the witness stand.
Oh god.
Will the witness state his name and occupation?
Name's Filch. Phineas Filch, caretaker of Kilroy Manor. Oh, and this is for you, your lordship. Just a little something for you I like. Oh, that's the Fulbright shoes.
Oh my, what a fabulous pair of shoes. And Your Honor will do just fine, Mr. Filch.
Ah, it's those shoes again. Don't they belong to Detective Fulbright? Don't tell me Filch done them again. All yours, Your Honorship, so. It depends which man you're talking about. I'm assuming you mean Blackwell and not Filch.
What? But they seem awfully expensive.
Yep, too expensive for me, but I reckon you'd be perfect for someone like Your Honorship.
It's a kind gesture, but legal ethics dictate I cannot accept such a gift.
That's bribery, idiot. Ah, ethics and ethics. Just take them if you want them. Well, she went real nice for you too.
I'm sorry about the shoes, Mr. Filch, but I will accept your testimony. The court would like to hear whether you saw Tamataro in the foyer after the murder.
God, in the foyer, I hate this guy. At the time of the murder, I was on guard duty in the foyer, just like Miss Q I asked. Just make sure no one, fair, foul, or fishy, or otherwise, could get to our guest. I was still in my office keeping a good watch when the murder happened after 3 p.m. I think I know what it is. It's gonna be the fact he wasn't. He was fully watching TV at that time. It's gonna be that. And it's gonna be... Okay, that's my prediction. He was watching TV at the time. Wrong image. And the TV's here. So he's facing that way. So they could have easily walked in. The only thing's the camera. Which I don't know about. But yeah. I didn't see nothing out of the ordinary. No sorry.
See, okay, you keep jabbering on about was but a phantom of a little girl's dream.
So, you're telling this court you never saw anyone dressed up like Tamataro? It was guttering the whole time. That's the truth. The whole truth and no but the truth. And Tamataro? Ah! You don't really believe that old yokai mumbo jumbo, do you? I certainly don't. There we go. A bracelet. It's... I love how he's rubbing his wrist. Something the matter with her? My bracelet keeps squeezing my arm. Really? Do you think Mr. Tanuki, Filch has been lying to us? I won't rule it out. Now, I could just zero in on a tell. Something of some sort of nervous habit. I didn't even notice that. Literally, I was trying to read the. What in the? I've been in this girl. What's a hawk doing here? Oh, he's got a pet. No, he's amazing. I love him. Allow me to introduce you to my trusty cohort, Taka. He seems to have taken quite a liking to the courthouse. Made it his new home, in fact. He doesn't live with you? You know, in jail? Whoever's heard of a courthouse bird? The jailhouse bird. Taka simply loves trickery and fraud. And that queer power of yours seems to have offended my dear bosom buzzard. That queer power. There's some sort of trick or... He sent it to attack him. What was a spot squall like this? What's the heck's going on around here? Over the hills! Oh, he's distracting us from doing the inspection thing, I guess. Can I be that pet? No pets or other animals allowed in the courtyard.
Somebody help.
Oh, he's merely having a bit of a sport. He won't harm you. Save when truly famished.
In that case, Prosecutor Blackwell, you will ensure your feathered friend is properly fed.
He's scratching his head. Looks like we have to do this the old-fashioned way. We'll be fine, I think. If someone dressed as Tamataro there, Filch would have seen him. Just have to put our faith in Jiggy's statement for now.
Mr. Justice, please proceed with your cross-examination.
I love Taka already. What an angel. One of you has to be Taka, the other one has to be Polly the parrot. Which means you are owned by Yoni. Wait. Yanni Yogi was his name, I think, right? Let's do this.
Hold it!
Did you really keep an eye on the foyer the entire time? Oh, poor old Filchy. Been working hard my whole life. Only to be snipped by some greenhorn in this fancy schmancy suit in San Diego. Now attack his back. Ah, sorry, Mr. Blackwell, sir. Didn't mean to get off subject there. Sheesh. Blackwell didn't even say anything. To answer your question, yes, I can't deny. No, both of them, in fact, are the foyer. I'm gonna save. Because I'm already doing quite bad by losing a life. Zen.
Objection!
There we go. Don't like the court like that, Mr. Filch. He ain't right to bushwalk a fellow like that. Fortunately for you, I have evidence that proves you're lying. If you look at this TV listing here, you'll see that at the time of the crime, there was a pro wrestling match scheduled. Something you never miss. Ah! I didn't watch that one. No siree. I was doing my job like I was supposed to do. This guy doesn't know when to give up. Mr. Filch, someone even circled the match. It was you, right? Yipes! Not only that, you even told me you watched it. You said, and I quote, "It was a complete disaster." Ugh. So, you admit to slacking off. Why are we all down bad for Blackville? you can't treat me with your rupee talk. I'm one of the professional types. I can double duty watching TV and the foot at the same time. The only thing Filch can claim to be is a professional thief. Whatever he said. Mr. Justice, we'll have this court believe the witness was slacking off. That's correct. He claims to have been watching the TV and the foyer at the same time. There's nothing but a boffice lie. What you say? But I'm not the one who's lying. Perhaps you meant the witness, Mr. Justice. And in that case, let's see what evidence you can offer. Mr. Fish's lying, watch the TV seems like prove it. It's the layout. I can meow. That's it. Please take a look at the direction the TV is facing in this diagram. And unless Mr. Filch's eyes where his right ear should be, I think it'd be impossible to watch the foyer entrance and the TV at the same time. Why, yes, someone watching TV couldn't possibly see the entrance. Exactly. And that means, Mr. Filch, you were slacking off and not watching the foyer as you claim. Yipes! The cat's at the back. The bag's on the cat. I mean, it's the other way around. It was just short. I didn't realise. It's got a crate with little orange peels on it. Well, oranges. Order, order, order. But Mr. Justice, if Mr. Filch's less than stellar work ethic relevant to the case? It's very relevant because while he was slacking off watching TV, there really could have been a Temataro person here in the foyer.
Objection!
Granted, this Tanuki was lax in his duties, but it still had a foyer entrance covered. What are you talking about? This. I'm not a mind reader. Ah! 50 cents. His eyes have been slacking off, but his ears were hard at work, right, Tanuki? They were? I mean, yes. They were. I don't know how I feel about this. Do you already admit to slacking off? I just don't understand how he's not been arrested already. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. He's literally... How has he not been arrested? I don't know. This is wild to me. Oh, bear with. Sorry, being messaged on... I was going to say the Discord. It is Discord, but I don't know why I was going to say the Discord. Oh, it's my friend. Jesus Christ. Yes, I fall to peer pressure. There we go. He's just asking me questions. I will never complain. Wait, complain about wrong. Wait. That's not proud too. About wrong meal. Have you guys seen that guy on Twitter? Basement Dad or something like that. It's this guy. He's got a really therapeutic voice, but he cooks breakfast, and everyone's like, "Oh, we're being held hostage." I love him. But you already admitted slacking off. Nice that you weren't. My eyes might be lazy, but my ears ain't. I'd hear anyone in the foyer, eh? You see, the foyer floor and stairway all get creaky squeaky when someone walks on. Creak, creak, creak. Well, not to wake the dead, I reckon. So, you're saying you didn't hear anybody walk by? Yep, my ears are working full time. So who's lying now? You know, good Shaster? Like if you've called me a Shaster, that has to be a low grade for my fledgling career. Go ahead to you, Mr. Blackwell, sir. You really on something, really are something else. Hey, hey, hey. I mean, you don't miss a thing, and then bags under your eyes, something in the dark of the mind. Oh, they're eye bags? Yikes. I thought it was just makeup. Fair warning, Mr. Filch. Tuck is particularly fond of Tanuki. Should you lie to the court again, you basically find yourself on the minute. Oh. Yikes! Please don't eat me, Mr. Takaza. And with that in mind, the court requests the witness revise his testimony accordingly. He's working overtime. It's true, I was watching the pro wrestling match on the office TV. My eyes might be slacking off, but my ears, they were watching overtime. Working overtime. The floor there's all creaky squeaky like. No way I would have missed someone walking by. Is it gonna... Okay, right. I kind of want to be like Jinx. Surely he would have seen Jinxie, right? I don't know. You see, there were no Tembataro in the foyer. Superstition is a religion of feeble minds. Understand? A simple, rational explanation is best. Forget yokai demons and such. We must use common sense for lacking that. Our entire world must be would be upside down. Wait, says the convict prosecutor who is totally aside of the end times for the legal. And besides, if there was any yokai roaming about, I'd never sell them to the zoo. I wonder if Jinxie was just seeing things. Seems to be a general consensus, but I'm sick to my guns. I can't prove she saw Temataro. The man is sure to be convicted. I better hope my gun fires bullets, not BBs. The defense may cross-examine the witness. You lied earlier about taking your guard duty seriously, didn't you? Oh, with that? You know how I'm been a truth, a little rat. This is a flashback, Paloma. So unfortunately, he does have his eye for now, but in the future, no. Listen to me, you little Tanuki. Lie again, and Taka shall feast upon that forked tongue of yours. Ah! America! Yipes! Sorry, just let me keep my tongue. At least leave it until we get the truth out of him in any case. You were negligent in your duties, were you not? Yes, sir. I was, sir. But you like that. I would actually do an Apollo cosplay, to be fair. I think it'd be cute. So you go.
Hold it!
So you have pretty good ears, Mr. Filch. As good as they come, I'd say. You can definitely hear the creak floor. Plus, that Temataro makes a sound when he goes by. It's like a jingle jangle. Jingle jangle? How does he do that? What's the stuff of it? Wait, okay, I actually know this. It's because there's no staff. Jinxie's statement is he's randomly holding a staff. Okay, wow, okay, that's fine. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light? Taka just flying for this guy. That's what Jingle Jangles. What's he talking about, Apollo? It's me, but I guess Tamataro has a staff that makes noise. Let's think of it. Didn't Jinxie mention stuff like that too? Did you show Tamataro holding a staff-like object that made a jangly noise? I guess that's the source of this noise then.
Well, Mr. Justice, Mr. Filch said Tamataro jingle jangles. Would you consider that vital information?
Extremely vital. I request to be added to his testimony. Present.
Objection!
There we go.
A little different.
Tamataro's staff would make a jangly sound, you say? Well, I'm going to say that your story doesn't add up.
Is there something the defense would like to share with the court?
Mr. Filch, you said you didn't see Tamataro on the day of the incident. Why then did you assume just now that Tamataro would be holding a staff? Huh? You see, the Tamataro Jinxie saw held a staff in his hand. She described its sound just like you did, as a kind of jangly sound. Yeah, so he's holding a staff. What's your point?
Objection!
Because no one knows what he looks like, so the only drawing is the one from the score. Point is that Tamataro doesn't use a staff, not normally. What are you talking about? See, this is the only known document depicting Tamataro. Is there a staff in the picture, Mr. Filch?
You're right. There's no staff, not even a cane or a walking stick.
Ah!
So the question is, why does the witness think Tamataro used the staff?
I believe the answer will overturn the prosecution's case on the most basic level. Well now, this is getting interesting.
Alright, Mr. Justice, it's time to show the court where you're going with this.
Please. Tell the court why Mr. Filch believes Tamataro has his staff. He actually saw Tamataro. Mr. Filch actually saw Tamataro right after the crime occurred. That makes sense. The only way he could possibly... That's the only way he could have known about the staff. Again, makes sense.
What's it again?
Bloody hell, you dubious little... How'd that feel, Blackwell? Not so fun when you're on the receiving... not so fun when you're on the receiving end of the word. Oh, bear with... Oh my god. Let's stop. Right, sorry, my friend keeps messaging me. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Sorry, this is taking a while. Let me just... I'm kind of confused what he's actually saying. So, there we go. Okay, there we go. That's fine. Perfect. Sorry about that. Admit, Mr. Filch. You did steal Tamataro that day, didn't you? Wait, you did see Tamataro? Well? Opinion. Please don't make me say it. Clearly you did see Tamataro. How could start stalling and testify to the court, to the fact? What can you do? No way, no how. You've got no idea how terrifying he can be. Following the bell, right? He? Mr. Filch still won't admit to seeing Tamataro, even though everyone knows he did. The question now is why? He'll just scared to death. That way he can't admit the truth. Come to think of it. You see, you must not gaze upon Tamataro, but in the event that you do, look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tamataro will claim your soul. Jinxie wouldn't admit to seeing Tamataro after hearing about the village superstitions. She said that if she told anyone she had seen Tamataro, he'd claim her soul. Wait, I think Filch believes that too. Ah, so Mr. Big Times, he's like a lawyer, has heard about him. All of those superstitions?
Will the defense please explain what the witness is talking about?
People of Ninetales Vale believe some pretty strange things, and the superstitions may be the reason our witness can't admit the truth. The truth that he really did see Tembatara. Dodge straight at the sword. Oh, never mind, man. It's alright here. Listen, do not gaze upon Tembatara. Do not tell others you saw him. Ignoring the superstition will cost you your soul. There is, however, one way to say it. You're immediately part of the village. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. See, that's why us folks in Ninetales can't talk about seeing Tembatara. Okay. There's one mystery. The killer took advantage of the superstitions by wearing a Tembatara costume. He knew that that way no one could talk about him, so it was as if he never existed. Henceforth, the Tembatara impersonator is the true killer. What? They really shot themselves in the foot, this village did, because it's like, they created a tradition where Tembatara appears, but then you just, then they can't talk about it. Superstitions, you say? What kind of fool would actually believe this rubbish? And would that using some silly fairy tale... Wait, what? I don't get it. Superstitions, you say? What kind of a fool would actually believe such rubbish? And would that using some silly fairy tale... The word feels really redundant, and that using some silly fairy tale could so easily expose the culprit. I don't know why, that's really hard to read. Don't you come up with a more rational, common sense explanation than that?
Objection!
Common sense seems awfully narrow-minded to me, Professor Blackwell.
Objection!
You're living in my world of narrow cells, mortal danger, and dark sleepless nights. There's no lack of superstitions in the clink. But a few of those truly believe in them.
Objection!
Well, the village superstitions are real enough for the people of Ninetales Vale. Life or death superstition might even make you a believer. Order! Order, I say! You fool of a Tanuki! 2 times now! Your lies have cost me. Sorry. I promise not to do it again. You literally said that last time, dickhead. Can we get rid of him? Can we actually just arrest him for no reason? Taka, my fine favourite friend. Have at him. Oh, yes! He's gonna eat me alive! Everything else! Oh, he actually left. Love that. Ah, he took off. Bailiff, what are you waiting for? After him. I'm with your fastest man. Wow, he really did just run off. I mean, fair play, actually. Certainly not something you see every day. Well, it would come to a new important fact. It would seem a new and important fact has come to light. Third party disguised as the yokai Tembatara was up the scene. Now we have 2 witnesses who can attest to the fact. A lot of dots. Oh! He broke the chains. Uh-oh. What? Huh? Oh! The shackles! Oh! Oh! I'm too young to die! Just still now. Long has it been since I've been forced to draw my blade? But best say your prayers. Apologies, because murdered. Okay, we nearly just got murdered. I fear it'd still work on me. Oh, he's got boots as well. Detective, do something. Ha 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 ha. Have no fear, Fulbright is here. When the going gets tough, the champion of justice gets going.
Objection!
get going already before he kills us. Oh, but I stand in awe of Simon Blackwell, for it is his sense of justice that set him free. Objection! Objection! I object to the definition of Fulbright's definition of justice.
Silence.
Oh. We've been silenced. Silence. I'm not in the habit of cutting down unarmed cowards. Oh, well, in that case, Prosecutor Blackwell, can I ask you to, you know... I think they just forgot he's in charge here. Now he's just got really big bracelets. So, Justice Donor's assertion is this. Tembataro is the real killer, not mere Tenma. According to him, there was a yokai at the scene of the crime. Right, and that yokai, or rather, whoever was impersonating him, killed Alderman Cubic.
Silence.
Care to explain why Jinxie, being the first to discover the murder, did not see your alleged killer yokai there in the Fox Chamber? What? She saw him running away, right? He's right, she said nothing about Tembataro being in the Fox Chamber. What? Really? They're running away, right? Let's be enlightened here. That little scamp heard a dying scream right before she opened the chamber door. And your point is? Upon opening that door, she found a freshly skewed murder victim, an alderman. The mayor. Now, the alderman. And the homicidal maniac who had killed him, the mayor. Oh, there must be someone dressed up like Tema. Then, why is that little scamp claim not to have seen the yokai in the Fox Chamber? Considering her father is accused of murder, surely she would have mentioned any third party that might have been in the room. I don't understand. Didn't she see Tembataro inside the Fox Chamber? Done leaving, right? Oh, wait. I pressed enter by accident. There is but one only way to find out. Ask Jinxie Temba whether she saw the killer yokai at the scene of the crime. Oh. The final battle draws nigh. Only one of us will leave here alive. Christ. As long as my blade thirsted for blood, at long last it should be sated. Wait, this is still a trial, right? Show me what you're truly capable of, Justice Donor. Very well then. Both parties, no doubt need some time to regroup. The call will take a 10-minute recess in order to... Ah! 3 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry, but... a 3-minute recess? So, plenty of time if your destination of intent is the loo. Loo? You mean bathroom? Eesh. At least include enough time to wash our hands. Eating no more than 3 minutes. All latecomers will be punished. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hereby declare a 3-minute recess before the battle begins. The battle. Jesus Christ. I declare Prosecutor Blackwell the winner of this round, if Simon says. Doesn't bode well for us if the prosecutor is running the show, does it? Oh, I thought it was actually going to be a to be continued. April 18th, 10:40 AM, District Court, lobby number 4. He's busted out of his shackles. Yeah, what was that all about? Guess they don't make shackles like they used to. Better be careful, Apollo. You really brought out the samurai in him. Especially after you proved that there was a Tembataro person here in the manor. What's with the guy in the Wholesome Samurai Act, anyway? so much ship. What voice did I give? Such firemen, so much ship. There is no mere act. Mr. Justice, it's high time I challenge this jailhouse prosecutor to a duel. No, wait. Please save the dueling until after we prove your innocence. I suppose I could wait till later. Does anyone remember why we could take a trial? Athena, I'm gonna go wash up. Remember what Blackwell said, Apollo? Don't be late. April 18th, 10:43 a.m. to record going number 4. Why are we like it's weird that we're loading on Judge. I don't know how to explain it. No then, I believe our next witness is Miss Jinxie Tempner, a maid at Kubai Manor. I believe we can proceed now, if the witness is ready, that is. Huh. Oh my god, what is that name? She's reflecting her reflection through the dish. Don't worry on. Leader of the 100 demons, he really does exist. Wow, that's one well polished tray. The witness will show her face while in the court, or her testimony will be inadmissible. What is this, my child? What is it, my child?
Be gone, carry on. Leader of the 100 demons.
Oh, you think I'm a yokai? Well, I was once known as a judicial monster of sorts. The beast of the bar, the demon of due will, process if you will.
My charm has no effect.
The demon of due process? I'm sure I can see that one.
Oh, Taka's little eyes when he slaps the desk, he's shocked. That's so funny.
Now, you little scamp.
Yes?
Why is he not scared of her? Why is she not scared of him?
I should know what you're here. Bags.
Oh, Bags. Oh, that Trisky Tanuki. Train needle stand. Go and do your big ball of Tanuki and see if I use it. Everyone's a comedian.
No, I meant your bags. That's the ones in your eyes. You must have trouble sleeping. Here, this charm will keep Azukuri away.
Is that Kiara? The yoga, Azukuri. The yoga that washes, Azuki use. There's only one needing washing. It will be your father's neck before I take his head clean off.
Azukuri often keeps people up at night with the noise he makes washing beans. Do you stick this charm on your forehead? You won't hear him anymore.
Is that so? Well, thank you.
Aw, how sweet.
Wow, low character there. Looks like Prosecutor Black. Looks like Prosecutor Blackwood got more laid back before. I'd never alone, but together these two are just plain creepy. Your testimony, if you please, Miss Temba. Specifically, whether or not you saw Tembatara when you discovered the crime scene. I can't wait for it to be like, yeah, I didn't actually see him.
Did I see Tembatara in the flux chamber? Well, when I opened the door, I saw, yes, now I remember. You okay, right there in the room.
There was a yokai at the scene of the crime.
Lots of them.
Where? Where were the yokai? I don't know. Wait, more than one yokai? Tamatara happened to be among them?
I don't know. All I know is the room is full of yokai. Kasha, Yurakibi, Taisho? They're all there.
Is she talking about the 3 statues on the side?
Well, this is an unexpected turn of events. We've gone from no yokai to a flood of them.
This is ludicrous.
I can't listen to this delusional little scamp testimony.
Hold it!
Your Honor, I believe her memory is simply clouded by fear. A quick therapy session should ease her pain. I think it means the analytical psychology, but imagine she's like, so, Jinxie, tell us about your childhood. With the court's permission, of course.
What a fabulous idea. Please proceed, Miss Sykes.
You sure you know what you're doing, Afia? Obviously not herself. The trauma of discovering that scene, and fear of testifying of having her dazed and confused, a regular ball confusion. But my analytical psychology-based approach should be able to help.
Any objections, Prosecutor Blackwell? Shall we let Miss Sykes proceed?
It makes no difference to me. Do as you will, but I doubt we shall get any viable testimony. She'd be better served by bearing witness to the sword skills I forged in distant land. I'll show you. Widget time! Let's go!
Oh boy.
Oh. What the hell? Oh, she's just really sad. Did I see Tamataro in the Fox Chamber? Well, when I opened the door, I saw, yes, I remember. You okay? You okay? Right there in the room. Found something. Looks like an out of control emotion. If you know, what exactly are we looking at here? Oh, this? It's one of Widget's functions. Right here you can see the images and emotions extracted from the witness's voice. Whoa, you mean that little thing could do all this? Pretty cool, huh? And here I thought it was just some kind of kid's toy. Fortunately, what I'm getting is an overflowing error right now. She's just really upset. See how the sun is brightly lit there at the bottom left? She's under an uncontrollable amount of distress, which makes her which is masking her of emotions. It seems the sheer terror she experienced has made her confused mess. So, all those yokai she thinks she saw are a product of rampant emotions? Yes, that's right. Her fear is instilled in her hallucinations of false memory. She's seeing normal everyday objects as monsters in her mind. It's a form of schizophrenic hallucination brought by emotional trauma. And this trauma is, in Jinxie's case, is fear. So she was, and still is, seeing ordinary objects as yokai, so it is the statues. I'll have to find the root cause of her extreme fear before I can treat her. Now, let's see. Wait, Plum was the one on the right. This one? Oh my god. Right, yeah, so these are the... okay, right. So, this is the... Okay, we can actually work this out. I don't know about the cat, actually. Oh, wait, it's none of them. This is the chair with the green sheet. Don't know what the blue is. That's the teacup and tea set. The beeping is a lot. Okay, yeah. That's the teacup. They're the statues that are broken. You know, there was that one crushed statue behind the door. Seems to be particularly terrified of that one. Of the one on the fire wheel. I'll be pressing probe. Next, point to what's causing Jinx's out of control emotions. I think I probe again with R. Yeah, let's give it a try. Oh, wall monsters. Oh, no, sorry. That's that weird, like, plier thing. These are the weapons on the wall.
Got it!
I don't know about the cat. I think it's just a chandelier. Jinxie, what's the name for that yokai on the wheel of fire? That's Akasha. A yokai steals the bodies of recently deceased. I bet he came to steal the aldermans. It's almost creepy how well that fits the actual situation. Exactly. It's a form of hallucination where the patient can't see things for what they are. There must be something at the scene of the crime that she's mistaken for Akasha. Apollo, you just need to point out what I thought was a yokai on the wheel of fire. I think I know the answer now. Jinxie, that wasn't Akasha you saw. Possibly mistaken for the Akasha. This?
Take that!
This is what you mistook for Akasha. What, that thing? Oh, wait, no. We're talking about the actual chandelier. I was talking about the cat on top of it.
Take that!
The light fixture? This one right here. It has a flame designer that's up there on the ceiling. There was never a yokai on the Wheel of Fire. The Kashi surge is a lights fixture. Eeh. That's one moment back to normal. Nice job. Now you get the hang of it. It should be a cinch to get the rest out. Jinxie, what about that white warlight monster? That's... No, it can't be. It's a war monster. Blocks your wheel. Leads you astray. That's no yokai, Jinxie. It's a falling screen. Oh, it's a falling screen. Yeah. Eeh. And the raccoon dog isn't a Tanuki monster. It's just one of... It's a statue of one. Eeh. And look. These are just coffee cups. And right here, there's nothing more than a fox statue. Eeh. I don't know. Oh. Wait. Okay. She's just really brought that. She really fixed that plate just instantly. You did it, Apollo. Her extreme fear is under control now. It was all just my eyes playing tricks on me. I wasn't any okay at all, after all. See, a clear-cut statement. That's about my psychology and your intuition, Apollo. And just like that, I just thought before, there never really were any yokai in the Fox Chamber. Right. Never really were any yokai there. So, the defenses are asserting the exact opposite of their original assertion. Wait, Jinxie? What about Temataro? There wasn't anyone dressed up in Temataro, or any yokai either. I remember it clearly now. You've gotta be joking! Order in the court. I think we just dug our own grave. Allow me to push you in on it. It's the least I could do. I love how he slices us. No! Apollo! Can I interrupt your freak out for just a minute? I'm picking up some noise. It's an unexpected emotion. That means Jinxie hasn't remembered everything yet? Exactly. We should be able to get something else out of it. I'll enter the new information we have and run an update. Did I see Temataro in the chamber? We don't really do this, do we? It calms down, there's that. Yeah, okay, so the surprise is that it's calmed down. I find the emotion that contradicts the statement. Yeah, I was gonna say. It was pulsating so much. Okay, that's fine. Emotions might be stronger or weaker if you do. That's fine. This is just tutorial stuff. It's here.
Got it!
Got it! The amount of fear you felt is rather low despite having your legs given up from fright. Could something have lessened your fear? Actually, I did experience some burst of courage at the moment. Did? Where did it come from? Let me think. Oh, it was Mama. I suddenly felt as if she was there with me. Aw. Okay, I'll enter sudden burst of courage. Now let's see. Ah, look. Aw. How cute. Oh, the noise is still gone. Jinx seems to have remembered everything now. Sudden burst of courage. Now where could that have come from? Jinxie, was that something that gives you a sudden burst of courage? Probably, the flower? Yes, there were, but I just realised I have done something naughty when I thought about it later. Hmm? Any ideas what, could have given Jinxie the courage? Well, there is one piece of evidence that comes to mind. I wonder if it's something like that in the scene of the crime. Jinxie, do you have some burst of courage anything to do with this?
Take that!
The flower, right? Jinxie, you didn't happen to see a Ninetales flower at the scene, did you? Ah, the demon lord strikes again. I can't hide anything from you. Why would you want to hide that from us? I found a small case with a picture of a 90s flower on it. I liked it so much I kept it. Oh, okay. You what? You can't remove the evidence from a crime scene. That's right, trick lady. Removing evidence is a big no-no. No, the witness will produce evidence in this instance. Sorry. It does seem to be sort of. It does seem to be sort of. Wait. It does seem to be sort of. Oh wait. It seems to be some sort of case. Jesus Christ. Oh look, something slid out. It's a key. Terrible. Oh, that's gonna be the master key, isn't it? Oh, this is none other than the master key to the Cubi Manor. Are you certain of this, Prosecutor Blackwell? It matches the serial number of the key that went missing after the murder. Master key that went missing? Why do I like the sound of that? Oh, they're gonna blame Jinxie now. Oh, this little scamp here stumbled upon an article of unimaginable consequence. Unimaginable consequence. That's a little melodramatic, don't you think? Keep these words, for I shall say them but once. The sole key to the fox chamber has been a little scamp's constant possession. Ergo, she was the sole person who could have used it before, during, and after the murder. She's the master key, is the only key to have opened the chamber. But this master key was found in a room that had been locked by the girl. And your point is? Did you attempt to open the fox chamber with a key? You had been locked tight from the outside world. There was no one else in there, save the victim and the killer. I trust you have figured it out by yourself now. A killer none other than, a killer other than me, Tenma himself, would be utterly inconceivable. Oh! I like her outfit from the back, it's really cute. I like the bow.
Objection!
Oh. How could this happen? The defense assistant will refrain from growling of frustration. Athena, you're alright? I know Mr. Mayor Tenma's innocent, but there's nothing we could do. This sucks. Sykes don't know. Allow me to put you out your misery. Can I decline your offer? Abandon your client and your misplaced faith in him? Let the relief of a clear head and a clean conscience come rushing in. That will make the inevitable guilty verdict far easier to accept. Great, now he's playing Simon Says with us. He's not going to fool us with his stupid mind games. Dina, don't fall for his tricks. Now I'm the one who's dazed and confused. I can't even think straight. Hey, you're right. She fell right into his trap. I suggest you make a mad dash for your courtroom and into the wild blue yonder. Only by running shall you mind being clear of your conscience to cleanse. Jesus Christ. Right.
Objection!
Hopefully there's a break because I need to sleep. These words are not coming out right. Stay with me, Athena. Don't let yourself be twisted by the samurai. Apollo? Mr. Justice, I heard the word objection, but what is your what do you object to? Huh? Oh, right. My objection was more like a reflex than anything else. I was hoping something would come to me while I was trying to stop Athena. Court is awaiting, Mr. Justice. Though as it stands now, I'll be forced to declare your client guilty and your legal skills suspect if this is it. Now, do you have anything that could overturn the prosecution's case? Well, actually I do. I'm Apollo Justice, and I'm fine. Apollo, you have to do something more than your court of seal, don't you? Not really, but we'll be fine. But I've got absolutely nothing, but there's never stopped me before to explain how the real killer could have escaped the locker room. As if it's all over if I don't. Apollo, this calls for a new approach. Try to think outside the box. In this case, inside the box. And what a doozy that locked room is too. Well, Mr. Justice, do you have anything that could counter the prosecution's argument? You bet I do. Your killer must have escaped the locked room one way or another. Mere conjecture, shall only earn you a taste of my blade, Justice Dono. But today, do or die, literally. The defense will now explain how it would be possible to escape the locked room. You sure about this, Apollo? You really explain what happened? I'm fine. Don't you think the whole escape a locked room thing over from the beginning? So, let's see, if the killer had escaped, how could they have done so? The choice is pretty limited. We moved a window, but not wide enough. It doesn't open wide enough for anyone to get through, and there's a sheer cliff outside. And the vent's too high up. As for the air vent, it's too high up, and there's nothing you can stand on to reach it. And needless to say, but the chamber wouldn't open no matter what we did, so that's out. Yeah, that's why we've got to keep the solution simple. Let us say, simple is better. We need to rule out all the absolutely impossible escape routes. Then whatever's left might just lead us to how the Fox chamber was compromised. Maybe they just hid. One of the defense proposes that the killer escaped through here. Are you kidding me? Well, so is it saying it's not the duct, the window, or the forbidden chamber? Out the door? The hallway door. Oh! There she is. Well, yes, I suppose that would be the way out. I got that because from Think Simple. But then, see, what I'm confused is, because he left the room, but surely that is just the case of Jinxie, like, seeing Jinxie in the hallway, right? It would appear you already forgotten. The only available key until Jinxie's temper came into scene was within the locked room. I would want to exit the Fox chamber, and then lock it without a key. I should have seen this coming. Remember, boy, keep it simple. Simple, right? I could understand if the killer had exited the room with a key, but... Hold on, Mr. Justice. The prosecution has a fine Japanese steel waiting for you to explain yourself quickly. I'm fine. I can explain myself. The reason the Fox chamber was locked was because... I'm locked from the inside? They had a key, right? Maybe time I locked stuff out to the killer for the scene, just in case the killer... Oh, no. So it's not that. Let's just skip through it. Got it very wrong. Okay. What if the room was locked from the outside? In other words, the killer took the key through the hallway and locked it out. Consider this. The master key was found inside the technically locked Fox chamber. Any assertion that the key was removed from the room was a blatant contradiction of fact. In the room before locking the door would require taking the key outside. The key was found inside the room, which does seem like a contradiction. One could explain both. Can you put it through the vent? Like how the key could get into the room and be used to lock the door from the outside? Well, let's see if the defense can respond before prosecutor draws his sword. See, there's nothing that we can like if it was like a ball that you could throw with it. No. How could the master key be at the crime scene despite threw it in from the outside? What if someone threw it from the outside? You know, something like go out the hallway, lock the door, and then toss it back through the window. Would explain the master key could be outside the lock room, into the lock room. Right, I kind of agree, but also aren't we on the edge of a cliff? Where would you throw it from? There's a cliff outside the Fox chamber window. Throwing the key in, from there is no possibility. Oh, right. Ah! What if the key could have been tossed in from somewhere other than the window? Somewhere other than the window? The vent?
Take that!
The air vent? Yes. The window may be out of the question, but the air vent's not. See, okay, it is, but I don't know how you throw it. Oh, that's right. Fox chamber's air duct. It's out to the hallway. That's right. The real killer entered the air duct from the vent outside the Fox chamber, then dropped the key into the room via the vent inside the chamber. Oh. That's preposterous. Ooh, that explains how the key got there after it was used to lock the door perfectly.
Mr. Justice, I'm afraid I'm a bit confused. Don't worry. I'll explain it so even Yana can understand. Okay, yikes. First, the real killer disguised as Sabataro murdered the alderman in the flux chamber. Then, they fled the room through the hallway and locked it. Next, they entered the air duct from the hallway. Finally, the killer tossed the key into the room through the air vent in the ceiling there. All that was left to do was to go back through the air duct and flee at the moment. Well, Yana? Could that be any clearer? Amazing. Even I could follow that. He just seems really pleased. Explains everything. The real killer was dressed as someone dressed as Tomataro, and there was someone else that may abandon the old man. Hey, it looks like the jailbird. Well, what's it about? Mr. Fred seems so much more attractive now. Jesus Christ, that was like too fast. Order, I'll say. I love that. It says, now his forehead looks attractive. Have I proven the possible third party? I don't see how a client could be guilty.
Silence!
Perfectly indifferent, Justice Dono, but your friend first Mrs. Mark. Huh? With that little scamp that tricksy Tanuki saw the yoke after it left the room. But then what? That irksome yoke simply go for the foyer and waltz right through the front door. That's exactly what happened. The killer fled from there. That's impossible. Not being spotted by the foyer's camera, security camera, that is. The electric eye would have been captured its pesky little yokai trying to escape. Well, there's no sign of Tomataro anywhere in the security footage. What? Save for the free entrance. There is no other way to flee the manor, is there? I don't feel so good.
Hold it!
Wait, I believe there is one other way to escape besides the foyer entrance. There's a large window in the foyer. It's possible to escape through the window without being seen by the security cameras. Hey, you're right.
Silence!
Must I point out every crucial detail to the defense? It seems you like not only brains, but investigation power to boot. There's a cliffside on the manor. The only killer escaping that way would be a dead. No. Wait, so the killer didn't escape from the foyer window? What the heck, right? Ha! I suppose your next proposal is a killer sprouted wings and flew off into the sunset. That would mean the killer really was yokai. We had some sort of evidence that could point to a flying killer. You're saying we don't, as clearly far-fetched as it might be. What? You're saying you could prove the killer could fly? From the news article? Whoa, I thought it was the one with the cords of steel. Oh, I can't wait to hear this. Your Honor? The evidence proves the killer flew away.
Take that!
Take a look at the special edition paper. Tomataro, real or flight? Tomataro, real or flight of fancy? What does this article prove? The photo in the article was taken shortly after the murder. Maybe the yokai in that picture is the killer shortly after they fell from the window. Mr. Justice, you're not seriously suggesting? Oh, I'm serious. I mean, it all adds up. The killer disguised as Tomataro flew away, you know, by some way or another. Yeah. Excuse me. It's your brain that just filmed the coop. The image is not, but tricky photography is some form of article. Okay, then how about Tomataro figure? How about the Tomataro figure Mr. Filch saw? He just vanished into thin air? Yeah, there is a rational common sense explanation for that. Inferior yokai, our tricksy Tanuki witness never reached the entrance. Or should I say, she turned back for the camera's electric eye. She? I don't know where this is going one bit. Now, the fact that we know the yokai had come from the fox chamber means that it was likely either Mia Demon Temmo or his daughter Jinxie Temmo. However, we know that Mia Temmo was already unconscious at the time. Oh dear. Not good. Not good at all. Do you understand the gravity of the situation now, Justice Dono? Classified yokai remnants. And the appearance of Tomataro will work with one individual, Jinxie. As the individual was none other than Jinxie Tenma. Oh dear. No! Uh-oh. Ah, no!
Order, order! The defense will stop competing for the greatest freako ever. Little scamp was no doubt trying to protect her father, and it is no wonder her superstitious mind conjured up a mad masquerade. Prosecutor Blackwell's assertion makes perfect sense to me. Of course you listen to him, dickhead. It's far more convincing than saying the killer escaped by flying out a window. Did you truly believe this would be end any other way? Before we into his trap? Who would you now, Apollo? He's no one. Okay, he's no one stands about a real yokai. If only we had one. Bailiff Caesar. It's the time I interrogate her as a samurai reviewer would. Oh. Mayatem? This farce is over. How does it feel seeing your own daughter accused of corrupt as foul? Temotara's true identity is. Now, Mr. Mayor? Now, Mr. Mayor. It'd be futile at this point to claim you with the yokai. After all, you've been knocked out cold by a blow of the skull. Slipping into a yokai costume and roaming about the manor would be but impossible. Consider this well. As it stands, your daughter will be arrested for obstruction of justice. If you confess, the prosecution will be willing to overlook a little yokai farce.
Confess? The defendant intends to confess.
Wait, Apollo, Prosecutor Black was made up to his mind games again. Mayor Temmer, no, don't fall for his twisted word. If you stand away from murder, Jinx will be left all alone.
The real killer is.
Mayor Temmer's gonna confess unless we do something. But I can't prove how the real killer could have flown away. Cool. Oh, I do not like. Oh, is he? Look upon me in despair for my time for my return. Oh, I should watch what I wish for. Oh my god.
Foolish mortals. I am Tembatara, the yokai you seek.
Oh my. Mayor Temmer?
Silence. I am Tembatara, freed from the bonds binding me to that forbidden chamber. Behold, the return of the Demon King.
What the? Demon King?
Well then, I think it's time for me to take a vacation. So might as well, he'll explain himself. You say you're Tembatara, the yokai we've been chasing this whole time.
Indeed, it is I, Tembatara.
The one who you seek, come to reveal the truth.
The child of Tembatara, you say? Ha! What nonsense.
Oh, this child is Tembatara, you say. So, Mayor Temmer, is he yokai now?
Oh, his body's mine now.
That charm clearly didn't help. So you're saying that so you're saying that Miss Mayor Temmer is being possessed by you? Not the yokai that Jinxie Temmer and Phineas Filch saw. And the photo captured in the newspaper photo, those were all you.
Your cursed power of the warding charm prevents me from revealing my true identity. Your boldness.
Can this not be interpreted as an admission of guilt?
Well, an admission by a yokai would be quite unprecedented.
Be that as it may. The defense's case has been overturned.
Huh?
What? You claim that the yokai the little scamp saw was some third party, the true killer. The one who escaped from the Fox chamber, but it was the accused all along. Ironic, is it not? Your yokai turned out to be the real in a manner of speaking. The alderman's killer is none other than Mayor Tenma, and a yokai at the scene. That too was Mayor Tenma, or should I say, our dear Tenmataro. This has fallen into place. How so, Prosecutor Blackwell?
It seems I must spell it out for you. Mayor Tenma killed the alderman of the Fox chamber, which was locked at the time.
Then remove the warding charm from the forbidden chamber door. But then fell unconscious from the blow to the alderman had delivered to his head. When his daughter, Jinxie Temmer, stumbled upon the scene. Little scamp fled in terror upon the spirit of Temmatara. Freed at last from the charm's warding effects, the possession of the mayor. The newly freed Temmatara then fled from the Fox's chamber. You see, The yokai Jinxie Temma saw was a father possessed by Temmatara.
Objection!
When we arrived at the scene, the mirror was found unconscious. How's it possible when it's supposed to be flown out of the full window? Then what? Do you mean to say the maid of Kiramana, Jinxie Temma, was Temmatara? Oh, that too is easily explained. Few but for the time I denied. Wasn't tired. I made for the forbidden chamber. But alas, exhaustion took me awareness in the fox chamber. I knew no more. It was in pieces. I was still in place. I'll call up to his trace again. I don't know what to say. It's the defendant of real life. Well, my attempt is true. I knew you were carrier. You really did kill the element so you could really stand the tower? Order! Order! Why he's got everyone in the courtroom believing in yoga? Simon says on steroids. Once they convict our client anywhere you can, even if it means blaming a yokai. Proverbial ducks for all in row. You should now have no qualms about finding the accused guilty of boldness. This is one of the most bizarre cases in my entire career, otherworldly in fact. Can yokai even be prosecuted under our legal system? Tim is just pretending to be Temmatara to protect his daughter. That makes more sense. As I already proved, a third party could have escaped from that room. A verdict at this point would be premature. There's both sides have raised valid points, so I have no choice.
Silence!
This is the dark age of law, where defense attorneys are not to be trusted. This is but a ploy to gain them time to fabricate evidence. How will I sleep tonight? Knowing you will not let a sun rise on a mayor's day of reckoning justice.
Objection!
I won't fabricate any
Silence!
Then prove it by joining me. Annette and the clique will ensure you will not succumb to temptation. How about I just promise not to succumb to anything? Not both evidence and confession. The killer is a yokai before us. It is beyond dispute. Oh my, what? What's wrong with him? Prosecutor Blackwell, we've had enough of your hijinks. Foundation of justice is fair play, and you're in serious violation of that. What in the devil was that? Fulbright, have you tampered with my shackles in some manner? Ha ha ha, it seems you found her quite shocking. My special jolt of justice device, each prisoner a shocking reminder to behave. You'll pay for this. I, Simon Blackwell, vow to you. Your Honor, you need to fear not now. You need not fear now. I believe Prosecutor Blackwell will remain on his best behavior. Well, Pete, with a reassurance, aren't we, Detective? Well, not case. This concludes today's deliberation. The prosecution and the defense will use the opportunity to further investigate the investigation. Investigate the investigation? Opportunity to further the investigation. This court is adjourned. Surely to be continued, right? There we go. That went a while. Right, I am going to leave it there, though. Originally I was like, oh, we might have time to get another pie, and absolutely not. I am going to leave it there, though, because that was a long one. 2 hours, 13 minutes. Luckily, we started early. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn notifications on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Twitch, and now TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Actually, if you get free or free, where I post other forms of content. And make sure you join the Discord that's pinned in the chat, so you can vote on what games I play next, and you get notified when I'm live and when I upload. Doing all of that just helps out the channel, so yeah, make sure you do all of that sort of stuff. I'm just speedrunning it because it's quite late. I do need an early night technically, but here we are. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I mean, we got more Fulbright, and we got to meet the love of our life, Simon Blackwell. Yeah, hopefully we get a lot more of him. Because I feel like Clavier we didn't get too much, to be fair. I want more Clavier. We'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully, maybe.